Hi guys, Vlad here, and today we have another great day, and today we have another great Chinese tea. But technically, it's not original like we like tea, like we know tea. So this tea look like this one, yeah, and this tea is named Kuding tea, yeah. And again, it's some kind of I don't remember the exact name on the Latin language, but it's some kind of the tree, and here the leaves of this tree. And I tried several times, but I don't like it so much because the taste of this one is really bitter. And I have bought it, I don't know, so many years ago, and you see, I have the small jar with the Kudin tea leaves, but the taste is really bitter. And now it's early spring, it's just close to the middle of the April, and a lot of my family and friends have the some kind of the fever, some kind of the spring illness, and this tea can protect your immunity somehow. Yeah, and today we will see how it smells and also taste, because it's look like this one. Yeah, it's different size, but it's, yeah. So this is Kudin tea, so let's try. I tried several times and I don't like the taste. It's really, really bitter. And now I have that water, but temperature of this water just only 70 degrees, So, so the first brew should be really, really short, because, yeah. And 70 degrees is kind of fun for me, but I try a different temperature of the water, and so the taste of this tea, if you boil it, if you brew it with the really hot water, is disgusting. It's complete bitterness, yeah? And you see, it's not even open here. What about smell? Oh, smell is typically for the Kudin tea, It's just, I can't explain it. So it's something not so pleasant, and it's not even close to the normal tea or any Chinese oolong tea, oolong tea, so red tea, black tea, pu'er tea. So no, it's a special smell of this tea. So, and now I should make the first brew. For this brew, I just waiting less than 10 seconds, because this tea is really, really, really sensitive to the time and water and temperature, And I just make some small research, and it's kind of strange for me, but this tea is not recommended to drink not more than once or twice a week. It's something strange, because probably it's too strong, but anyway, it's kind of fun. Yeah. So you see that the color of this tea is look like just hot water. So let's taste it. With 70 degrees and only 10 seconds for the brewing time, it's not disgustingly bitter. It has some bitter, but it's more or less acceptable for me. So okay, I just try to drink all this first brew, yeah, and it's kind of bitter, but it's more strange, but it's more taste of the just hot water. So let's try to increase time to 15 seconds, yeah. And it's really difficult for me, at least, to make this 15 seconds, because it's not so much time. And I think it's enough. So, and if you want to see how it's look like, you see, It's same like we have it previously. It's not even open, but I think even now it have the it make the water taste so bitter. So let's try it the second brew with 15 seconds. Interesting, but for 15 seconds I feel now less bitterness than previously. So okay, because I don't like so drink the just hot water. So let's make the third brew with 20 seconds. I know it's kind of the really strange, but this tea is really sensitive, really. Believe me, because I tried different temperature, different combinations, so combination of the water. So, but you know, it's kind of the. So now it's close to 20 or 25 seconds. So do we have the... Because I want to find the better time for the 70-degree water, yeah? From the taste perspective. This is strange. Maybe my tongue adapt to this taste, but I don't feel disgusting bitterness now for the 70 degrees in 20 seconds. So let's try 70 degrees in 30 seconds. Yeah. So how it would be for 30 seconds. Maybe the temperature do the job, because previously I just used the 19, 18 degrees, maybe sometimes even 100, but in that case the taste was completely disgusting. But yeah, so let's try 30 seconds. But I can't give you any, I don't know, feedback according to my ability not to have illness, yeah, to my immunity. So now it's 30 seconds with 70 degrees. So just for the comparison, so this Kuding tea can be even more bitter than Yangshan. Yangshan player can be sometimes it's tricky, but it's not so bitter like this tea. Yeah. So this is 70 degrees in 30 seconds. It's interesting because even now I don't feel any kind of the bitter notes or completely bitter taste. Let's try again. Interesting, because I don't feel any completely bitter notes. So let's try for the 45 seconds. 70 degrees, 45 seconds. Because I want to find the, point where the tea became so bitter that I can't even drink it. So, and this is how it looks like, yeah. So, and now we try the 45 seconds. And 70 degrees. And you see how these tea leaves look like inside the water. And I also read that this tea it's good to boil it in the tall glass cup with the hot water, because the tea leaves have the really long, I mean, from the side point of view. Yeah. So it's 45 seconds. Yeah. What about taste? Because honestly, I don't even try so this tea for so much time previously. I just stopped for the 30 seconds. It was the nightmare from the taste point. What about this time? The time. Now, even now, I don't feel any bitter notes. That's interesting. Because I don't feel any bitter notes. I just maybe feel something on my tongue, but yeah, but maybe it's became so the aftertaste of this Kuding tea became so bitter, but just a little bit. Yeah, it's again, it's 70 degrees in 45 seconds. So yeah, so the last brew, I don't know, it's fifth or sixth. Yeah. So let's try the 70 degrees and 1 minute, because I want to make the point where the taste of this tea was completely bitter, completely and awfully bitter. So let's try brew this tea for 1 minute. But at least for now, for me, it's better if you want to drink this tea to increase your immune system. Probably it's, I don't know about the immune or something like this, but from the taste point of view, 70 degrees, it's okay. It's, from me, it's, I have my kettle, so, but it have 10 degrees difference, so it can make the 70 or 80. So it's not give me options to make 75 degrees, but yeah, 70 for this tea, surprisingly, good. It's not completely awful. And yeah, so now it's 1 minute. Yeah, so I believe this is last brew, because I don't like to create so long video. So, and this is how these tea leaves look like after 5 or 6 brew. It's just start open, maybe now. And what about taste? Because you see that the color is more or less the same. Yeah. So now it's the aftertaste a little bit more stronger, the bitterness, but it's more or less okay. So my conclusion of this tea, of this Kuding tea. So if you want to try it, so you can try it. It's look like this one. Yeah. So start from the 70 degrees and from 15 seconds. 15, 30, 45, maybe 1 minute, and you will see. So what's your best options and what you like. And even now, after I drink this tea, and I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, about 2 minutes ago, I still feel just a little bit bitterness, but that's okay. It's not nightmare, but that's okay. So thank you so much for watching my video, for the subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for commenting my video, and tomorrow have another great day, and tomorrow have another great Chinese tea. Thank you so much. Bye.